Hey, yo, what it do, my melanated ones? Y'all know who it is. Hey, yo, family, check it out. Before I start this video, what we gonna do, we gonna send all prayers and condolences and love to DMX family members and friends, man, because, you know, right about now, his family needs it. I'm pretty sure if y'all lost anybody that y'all know or care about, these is horrible times for anybody. So before I start this video, we want to send prayers and condolences, man, his family way. I mean, he's in a better place. We the ones still in here struggling, but we want to send prayers and condolences to his family. I mean, I did want to do this video just for the simple fact I did want to address a couple of things. First of all, with the fake vloggers, I mean, the people that always want to throw, because I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all know, but see, people was already doing videos on DMX was dead 2 or 3 days ago. And that shit is insane to me. I mean, y'all want to throw salt. Y'all want to throw salt on this man's name now when he's laid up in the hospital, when he can't defend himself. Y'all already ruling him out as he's a and this is true. Granted, this is what the reports was coming back saying, but y'all didn't have to report that the brother was already dead. I mean, come on, man. Y'all don't think he got family members that sit around and watch these videos on YouTube? Y'all want to sit around and make these videos, making it seem like he was so much of a bad dude for having a drug addiction. I mean, just because you have a drug addiction don't make you a bad person, man. Having a drug addiction is a disease. For those that don't know, you got to understand something. I grew up in the drug epidemic era growing up in Harlem. So I've seen my best family members struggle with it. I mean, come on, man. I've seen everything I know and love around me struggle with it. So you can't tell me it's not a fucking disease. The average person do not want to give away their kids just to go hang in the streets and chill and to get high. That shit be more mental, man. It's mental, physical, and y'all take that shit for granted. I mean, y'all take it for granted. Anybody that's addicted to any drug, it's a disease, man. And then y'all be on YouTube talking about, well, yeah, the brother had a choice. He had all the help out here. But when you are mentally sick with this disease, come on, man. See, this is the thing y'all don't know. You can't sit up and I say this about a lot of situations. If you do not know certain situations, why even speak on it? Because clearly I seen a lot of videos where I could tell y'all had no idea what y'all was talking about when it come to certain shit, but y'all got so much to say about this man. Come on, man. At the end of the day, I didn't know DMX personally. I've seen the brother in the streets 1 or 2 times living in New York on passing. I mean, when they was down with the locks and all that. And if anybody knew that lived in New York understood back then, yo, running across entertainers was nothing rare. You could walk outside and go to the store and see somebody. And the dude had good energy. He had good energy. And if you ever thought about it, man, I mean, everybody want to wish so much bad on this dude. I mean, he prayed for everybody. He didn't even have to know you to pray for you, but then time he need your prayer, you want to throw salt on his name. And see, that's what make y'all sickening. That's what make y'all sick. Because at the end of the day, man, no matter what that man went through, because you could look at him and tell he was fighting demons. All of us fight demons. His demons was just because we knew most of what his demons was, and it was a drug usage. But come on, man, this dude prayed for all of us. When we was going through this little epidemic not too long ago, when they tried to force everybody in and put masks on you and all that, what he did. He got on his IG for the very first time and prayed for everybody. And if y'all didn't go see it, you need to go check it out. That was his very first time on IG, and what he do, he prayed for everybody that wanted to watch. But time this man gets sick and go to the hospital on a disease that he had nothing to do with, because what you got to understand, it wasn't like he was a crack smoker because he wanted to be. Being young like most of us and wanting to smoke with everybody like most of us around 13, 14, 15, whenever you decided you wanted to start smoking weed, somebody laced a brother blunt. See, lacing people blunts was something big back then. It really was, and that's why it was known just not to smoke with anybody back then. It's because they was lacing blunts, and that's how he got turned out. No disrespect to him, I mean, but that's how he started. And one thing about that cherry rose, see, excuse me, I have never smoked crack a day in my life. But I've had too many friends and family members that have, and they said only take that one trip. And I guess that one trip for him, like it be for so many others, be you looking for a high you would never get again. You understand what I'm saying? And I done seen it. I grew up in it. I mean, come on, man. Being a child, you walking outside and everybody, it's like we was walking around in zombie world. In the 80s and 90s, Harlem and all of New York City was like zombie. It was like the apocalypse of the zombies. I mean, every corner you turned, everybody got the pipe to their mouth. And see, when y'all be hearing people talk about these stories, these be actual facts. I mean, go look up your documentaries back in the day. So you can't judge a person if you don't know if you don't understand the element they come from. That's all I'm saying. I know that man's struggles because I lived his same struggles. Mine is a smoking crack. His environment was my environment. His struggles was my fucking struggles. Man, you can't live in Beverly Hills and tell me how to fucking live my life when we was living in Harlem struggling. And he wasn't from Harlem, but he was from New York. I mean, come on, it's the same environment, same environment. My struggles was that man's struggles too. So to all the people that was out here bad-mouthing that man, yo, instead of y'all bad-mouthing, how about y'all sit down and do a little bit of homework and research on the brother and find out how much of a good brother he was outside the fact that the only thing that the tabloids wanted to push is that he was this big crack smoker. R.I.P. to DMX, man. Once again, we gonna send love and condolences and prayers and shout outs to his family and friends and loved ones because I know they need it. Times like this is rough. I mean, and the only reason I want to report on this is just because I know them struggles, man. I have had family members that I've truly loved to death that struggle with crack cocaine. Only thing I can honestly say that I didn't lose to drugs was my mothers and brothers and sisters. Everything else back then, yo, was like you was losing them left and right. You got to understand something, yo. If you not, that's why I say you a product of your environment. That's why I say we go through the same shit that the veterans come home with. Cause until you can survive, go through and survive them environments, man, I feel like you ain't got no reason to speak on them. And that's how the fuck I honestly feel. You can't badmouth people and not let you done walk in them people's footsteps, yo. You know what I mean? And I wasn't gonna make this long. I just wanted, man, let y'all know, man, y'all keep DMX in his family in y'all prayers, cause they need him just as well as we all do, but they need him a little bit more than us right now. Losing a loved one is kind of hard. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know that. And that's all I wanted to do is touch on the topic, man. Let's drop it. I'm going to get back at y'all later. One.